That's why proactive preparation is one of your most important.
Man, we coming at y'all with another Chud the Builder video. I told y'all, this the same day. We back to back off the Chud the Builder videos. I ain't gonna lie, I'm spamming these till we get new content, but this was hot right now. So yeah, man, road to 1K, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. We finna get right into this. This Seti Nash, this just came out, man. We updated. How long ago this came out, man? This came out 21 minutes ago, so we tapped in, man. Is this Seti Nash? We finna get right into it.
Inside Chud the Builder's courthouse right now, the fate of the future of white civilization is here. Will we allow the court system to weaponize?
Like, look at this dude right here, bro. Hold on. I ain't even, my bad, y'all.
Inside Chud the Builder's courthouse right now, the fate of the
Like, look
future
at him.
of white civilization is here. Will we allow the court system to weaponize against us, to give us two-tiered treatment, or will we stand up as heritage Americans for Chud the Builder, who's been given a raw deal? He will wait.
He's outside of a courthouse, mind you. He don't know who this is. This is not his cousin, his brother, his uncle, his auntie. This is not his great-great-grandma, cousin, Shirley, uncle, sister, cousin, brother, uncle. Like, he don't know Chud the Builder from a can of paint. But since he's racist, he's at this man court day. Like, you don't have a job or nothing to be at, bro. Like, what are you supposed to be doing? Like, what the fuck? Like, you don't have a job or nothing, bro?
In prison for the next few months.
You at a random man court day.
Unless we bond him out. But the problem is...
And he said, unless we bond him out. Like, bro, unless we bond him out. Like, bro, you don't know him. And if you really want him out that bad, take your fucking money and go bond him out.
Bond has been set at $1.25 million. It's unprecedented for an attempted murder charge, which was self-defense.
Fucking shirt on, unbuttoned up. Like, bro.
Two-tier justice. We have to stand against it. Come here, Clarksville, 9 a.m.
You mean jail? These are the...
I ain't gonna lie, my bad. That shit just made me mad. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, bro, this man is literally sitting outside the courthouse. You don't even know that man. You trying to raise money for a man you don't know. Like, is people really this racist? Like, what did we do to some of these people? I really want to know. Like, what did we do? What did we do?
Speakers.
What did we do
for these idiots?
I'm a 2005 baby gang. I'm not hip to none of this shit, bro. Like, what did we do for these people to be this? Like, he really in front of the courthouse, like he know this man. Which I don't care if Chud the Builder go to jail or get free. It's not gonna stop me. Like, I don't give a fuck.
You mean jail? Then you had somebody who got kicked out of the courthouse. But I want to play this news clip first to really get y'all started.
Personality known as Chud the Builder is now back in court today up in Clarksville.
Dalton Etherly is facing several felony charges after a shooting outside the Montgomery County Courthouse last week. News 2's Maggie Weaver is live this morning with what we can expect to happen in today's bond hearing. Maggie, you were there for last week's hearing as well. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Mark and Nikel. That's right. I was here whenever Chud the Builder, Dalton Etherly, was walked into that courtroom. Now, today's hearing is expected to focus on whether Etherly will continue to be jailed under that estimated $1.25 million bond, or if a judge could change those conditions. Now, investigators do say that Etherly, known online as Chud the Builder, was involved in a shooting outside the Montgomery County Courthouse here last Wednesday. Authorities say both Etherly and another man were shot during this incident and taken for medical treatment. Now, court records do show that Etherly had been at the courthouse earlier that day for a separate civil debt appearance. Etherly is now charged with attempted criminal homicide, employing a firearm during a dangerous felony, aggravated assault, and reckless endangerment. Now, at his first court appearance last week, a judge cited the seriousness of these charges, public safety concerns, and the fact that the shooting happened outside a courthouse when setting that temporary bond amount. Now, court records do show that Etherly has pending cases in both Montgomery and Davidson counties, and at today's hearing, we're expecting to hear more about both those cases as that bond amount is set.
So then we get two updates, and I'm gonna just run them back to back.
News 2's Maggie Weaver is in that courtroom right now, and she reports that so far they have heard from multiple witnesses. And according to an investigator, courthouse security cameras captured that incident roughly from 12 different...
Yeah, bro, you're in front of the courthouse. So anything you saying self-defense, if it's really self-defense, we're going to see it on the video. But I was watching something that Chud the Builder, like people was trying to say that. Like, self-defense, you can't not antagonize the person, bro. Like, and people was like, yeah, he didn't antagonize him. And I ain't gonna lie, I did see that face. But matter of fact, I'm gonna say that. I be seeing clips, bro. But I wonder who posted that. I'm gonna find out who posted that video and watch it next. So I ain't even gonna say nothing.
Camera angles. Now, so far, a ruling has not been made, but Maggie is following that for us.
I just got removed from Chud the Builder's court hearing, but I am here to say that it's probably a self-defense issue. The other guy, Joshua Fox, definitely attacked Chud the Builder, and it's going to be a clear-cut case of self-defense. So any holding of him on bail is total bullshit, and he needs to be released. He was right to defend himself. Josh Black was having a PTSD.
Bro, is there really this many people without no damn job? Like, bro, and why the fuck are none of y'all button these fucking shirts up? Why the fuck are y'all walking outside with your fucking chest hair? That shit looks nasty, my boy. Get yourself together with this cheesy ass little ass chain on. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't care about Chud the Builder getting out of jail, but I just hate the fact that there's so many stupid motherfuckers advocating for this man to get out. Like, this man is literally at the courthouse. You don't even know who the fuck this man is. You never had a conversation with Chud the Builder. He probably don't even know you're breathing right now. You at this man court date talking about you got kicked out. Why the fuck? You getting kicked out of a man court date that you don't even know. You really going to the courthouse. Like, bro, I never knew it was this many, like...
The episode, he approached Chud first and threatened his life. He said I was going to kill him.
What? What the fuck?
He said I was going to kill him. Approached Chud first and threatened his life. He said I was going to kill him. That's that.
Bro.
If you ever wish payday came sooner, this might actually help.
Apparently, you can go from zero to a
Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. The whole situation, like, look what he just said. Chud the Builder was going outside every day antagonizing black people, and then he said in previous tweets that it's gonna end with a dead black person on the pavement, and when he actually shoots somebody, it's a way it could be self-defense. Yeah, okay.
Could have watched, but he wouldn't have been doing none of that, because once you're in there, like in that room in particular, you can't talk. So here's what I believe he did.
That's why he probably got kicked out.
Grifting, like a lot of them do. And I'm going to explain why he's grifting, because Chud is actually smart but dumb at the same damn time. But I believe he's grifting. And we're going to call out another white grifter who can't even understand why he didn't hear or see what he heard. Check it out.
What's notable, of course, is what's not here. What's not here is any evidence of a racial slur being thrown by Dalton Etherly at Joshua Fox. Not only is there no evidence, there's not even a claim without evidence. I simply do not believe that if the prosecutor had evidence of Dalton throwing racial slurs at Joshua Fox that triggered this violent confrontation, that they would fail to include it in the affidavit. So I have to conclude they don't have such evidence. Now, could that change? Could suddenly a week from now or a month from now they come up with a cell phone video or a witness that says, yes, I heard Dalton saying, I guess that could happen. And of course, if the facts change, the legal analysis changes. But I simply don't believe the prosecutor has evidence of racial slurs and they left it out. They're not saying it to the media. The same with any.
Yeah, I forgot that they exposed all their evidence to the media. Ain't you a lawyer? You should know that they don't expose all their evidence to a leader. But yet again, look how he looks, so.
Evidence that explicitly characterizes Dalton Etherly as the initial physical aggressor here.
He for sure with the Chud the Build movement. Trust me, like, he was born into it.
Not only is there no evidence, everything they cite is completely ambiguous. It's completely consistent with Joshua Fox being the initial aggressor. right? A physical altercation ensued. Like it spontaneously came into existence. They're prosecuting Dalton Etherly, and they're unable or unwilling to say he started the fight. So they're not willing or able to say a racial slur was thrown. They're not willing or able to say that Dalton Etherly was the initial aggressor here. They're not actually able or willing to say anything that's inconsistent with lawful self-defense.
Hey, race grifter. It's because there is no audio. So all the people who said that Mr. Fox said, I'm going to kill you, that wouldn't be on audio either. You see how that works?
Right. Because they have everything that he said on audio, but nothing that Chud the Builder says on audio. Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
If there's no audio about what's not said, then there's no audio about what's not said from the other person as well.
Right.
But we do have a nice little teeny tiny update, 2 of them real quick, and I think they're warranted. Breaking from a source at the bond hearing for Dalton Etherly, a.k.a. Chud the Builder, that was out at recess not long ago. Quick cliff notes. 7 shots fired. Not sure if it was 3 or 4 that went into Fox. Search of his vehicle found plane tickets to Turkey and then Rome. All happened in the courtyard. Looked like all within the 10-yard area for all the interactions. Fox was at the court counsel for the child support case. No audio available at the moment. Dalton had the camera and selfie stick, so still believe there was a live stream that investigators haven't gotten yet. Dalton approached, walked around after initial discussion, still filming, walked by Fox again, and Fox got up. Verbal interaction, Chud switched selfie stick hands and reached in right pocket. Very clear bladed stance with what? Hand in pocket before anything physical. Very clear video footage. Waiting to hear more. So here y'all go. Update, new evidence revealed in Chud the Builder bond hearing. Chud reached for his weapon before a physical altercation. Several shots were fired. Chud claims he was reaching for mace, but had no mace on him when he was arrested. Chud's bond reduced to $1 million. If he can make bond, he has strict conditions: GPS monitoring, surrendering all firearms, a gag order preventing
so they reduced the bond to $1 million
from discussing the case on social media or in interviews, and restrictions on travel, including the surrender of his passport. Evidence found in Chud's truck and home: body armor, a rifle, shotgun ammunition, and suspected marijuana, along with a...
Now, I'm reading this. I don't know how they can block somebody. Now, I'm not fuck Chud the Builder, but let's just say if this is any one of our people, I don't get how they blocking his GoFundMe to be used. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because look, let's just think about it. If Chud the Builder get out today, he's for sure going to be on house arrest. He's for sure going to not be able to have that legal gun on him no more. So he's not going to be able to do the shit he's doing without getting beat the fuck up. So it's going to be like, yeah, that pepper spray is not going to save you, buddy. That is not going to save you. If the gun couldn't save you and you cheddar bobbed yourself, the mace by itself, bro, that ain't going to save you. So let him free. I say let him free, bro. I don't give a fuck about him being in jail, bro.
Plane ticket to Istanbul, scheduled for when? May the 26th.
If he can rile up these dumbass motherfuckers to donate and give them how much ever much the bond worth, let him do it.
Second, another hearing is set for May the 26th. Then there's Moron Lames, and he gets on stream with academics, and one is disingenuous, creates new shit, but forgets what he said. So I'm going to play this for 1 minute, and then I'm about to destroy everybody who needs to be destroyed in this moment.
All right, would it be fair to say
that you could punch it off?
Oh my God, not him, bro. I'm sick of him, bro. I don't want to see this dude.
Are black people adults and full-fledged members of society?
Absolutely.
So if they're adults and full-fledged members of society, right, that have autonomy, well, that also comes with responsibility. If you punch somebody for saying a word just because you're black, that actually looks bad on the black race. Because I'll tell you this, if I went to a Jewish neighborhood and started throwing Roman salutes and saying the Jew, I pretty much won't have to worry about anything. They're not going to come up and punch me because they're exercising self-restraint because they're adults. So your argument is basically, hey, bro, just don't trigger because they don't have self-control and they're going to punch you in the face. That's basically what you're trying to say. Or I'm this, or I'm that. You're a cop for that. Murtad, all these other that if they had told me this shit in person, I'll fucking punch them. Call me Murtad to my face, I'll fucking knock you out. Extremely disrespectful shit. that they would never fucking say to me in person, ever. Because they know that it would be a warrant to knock them out right then and there.
But that's what I'm saying, though. People like him, bro, it just be talking, bro. Like, he's black and he's calling people monkeys. The same thing that you was telling people when you get into it with a white person, they're going to call you the same thing as us. You're not exempt. Like, that's like, bro, people like him, bro, I don't like, bro, I'm sick of even seeing him. Like, I promise you, I don't want to.
For almost 15 years.
How I'm watching it. I just watched the reaction video. I didn't even finish the video. Like, I don't want to see the segment of video. I'm not gonna lie.
These people are some of the
That's how
dumbest
much he's a fucking
individuals to
cornball to
ever
me.
exist. They're literally trying to argue the point while escaping the point. See, it's not about the word. It's about the provocation. See, all these race baiters and all that shit, they're not even really race baiters. They don't give a shit about white people. This where Chud was at his most intelligent. He started a quote unquote a meme coin. So that those individuals who want to do the shit that he does but can't do it, they can pay him to do it.
Right.
It's actually genius. Trump did it with his shit. And what Chud was going to do was going to run over to a whole nother country and basically say, hey, man, you know, shit, they chased me out the country. I can't be around them. He was going to blame a bunch of minority groups, and that's what it was going to be. Guaranteed. That's why he was putting his money in the meme coin shit and doing all of this stuff. And then the judge now blocking the money that he can't use is even more funnier because now y'all money is just sitting. Go get your refund. But I think Chud...
That's what you get. I'm going to be the first to say it. That's what you get. It's serious cause going out here. It's people dying in the world from not being able to have enough money to pay for their insurance. Y'all donating to a man who's going around saying racist shit to black people. 200 and something thousand, 300,000, bro. And there's people out here that you could get that same money to that's dying. And it don't even got to be a white or a black. It could be a Chinese person that's sick. Like, it could be anybody, bro. Like, I don't feel bad. I hope the money he get out, and I hope he get out and blow their money on jury and cars and shit and laugh at him.
Actually will make
that will make my day even more than him being locked up. I hope he get out and use the money for all dumb shit. I ain't gonna lie. Buy chains, watches, more racist shit to brag with. Like, I'm like,
I think something is gonna happen
goofy.
That's gonna allow him to make bond, but it's gonna be even funnier because Chud never planned on staying. Chud broke the law. Chud had 2 other cases. One case which told him he wasn't even supposed to possess firearms. Now, all the bullshit about him having a bulletproof vest and a rifle and all that. Listen, if you own firearms and you don't got that, you're a kid. You're an actual child. Don't own firearms if you ain't gonna have no goddamn vest and no rifle. I'm sorry. The best thing for home defense is a shotgun. But lordy, lordy, lord, if you can't get one of those, you better get yourself a rifle because all that crackling, when that shit gets to popping, people get to running. It is what it is. So there's that. But here's where these morons don't get it. And I'm just gonna call it out. They're banking on individuals who don't have thinking power. See, the majority of people don't think like these idiots. Whereas, oh, let me go provoke people and say, well, I can say it. I can say it. I can say it. Bruh, if you were just on camera and you were saying this in your everyday speech and all this shit and everything, so be it. It is what it is.
I just said that in my last video. If you were saying that in your everyday speech on camera, how I'm sitting here reacting, if you were saying that, let them say it. Who cares? I play the game. I play 2K. I play in different games. They say it all the time. I laugh at them. It's 2026. We shouldn't be getting mad over a word, bro. But it's different from it being a word and when you playing in somebody's face, bro. That's disrespectful. Not everybody going for that, bro. It's 2 different things from you just saying the word and trying to be disrespectful, antagonizing people. It's 2 different things.
But walking up to individuals and saying shit like that, that doesn't work. That's where you lose it because you're actually trying to get a quote unquote reaction out of people. Chud is going to be serving time in prison. For the dumbass dude who doesn't understand it, you do jail and then you go prison. You don't automatically just go to prison, dumbass. Even the feds have a jail.
All right.
But I'm more curious as to this and this only. What is he going to do when he gets out? Will he try to run? Because he knows he's screwed. He knows that he did wrong. He knew his interpretation of law was wrong. All the dummies, the free speech shit, once again, they're lying to you. This isn't about freedom of speech. This is about provocation. That's what it is. If I walk up to you and I call you derogatory names you don't like, the first thing that they're going to say is, why am I doing it? You don't have a right to go up and harass people. I don't know if these dumbasses don't know this or they just lying just to lie. But I'm constantly watching individuals who know they're wrong, who know they're preaching wrong, and still staying on the damn road with this shit. And for the idiots who try to talk about I'm wrong in my last video, you know nothing about history. You don't. You literally don't. The vice president of the Confederacy in the South made sure that cats knew. You can go read it. A lot of y'all won't. Where he said they seceded from the Union, not for rights and all of that shit, for their ability to keep slaves. It's written. So I don't understand how people try to do that shit, but it doesn't fly over here. You're talking with an intelligent individual who understands about what Ronald Reagan did in Philadelphia, Mississippi on August the 3rd, 1980. That's when they took the whole route to go, quote unquote, Republican. If you go look, the Dixiecrats, aka the Democrats, there's two different groups. There's the Northern and the Southern. It's just like you representing where you're from. You say, oh, I'm from the Midwest. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm from the South. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm from the West Coast. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm from the East Coast. All right, cool. But we all say we're all this one party. But you all say, well, Midwest needs somebody, and then we'll see how the votes go. West Coast, y'all need somebody. Down South, y'all need somebody. East Coast, y'all need somebody. It's the same shit. A lot of knowledge might be harmful to a lot of cats' brains. But y'all don't get on that stupid-ass train with these idiots. Like I said.
But I'm not going to lie. Certain individuals, they already know they wrong. But, like, do they really know they wrong? They look at their skin color like they can't do no wrong. So they really probably do feel like he's not wrong. Like deep down inside, they feel like they culture can do no wrong to them, bro. Like it's self-defense. He got to beat the case. That's the only thing they worried about.
They
don't care if he's actually right or wrong, bro. Because in their eyes, he's already right.
Who can debate me on this shit, so don't expect that. An idiot like Myron Gaines who will switch what he's talking about, the whataboutisms, who doesn't understand that white people fill up the prison system in Tennessee, damn near by 60%. So, hey, they do that shit. That's why I gave you all the exonerations and the most likely not to be found guilty. There's a reason for that. While if you're black, you're 7 times more likely to actually not have committed the crime.
Right.
Opposed to a white person, opposed to any of that shit. So, hey, it is what it is. Subscribe, turn on the bell, set notified, share to keep your people aware.
Appreciate y'all for watching that video, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe if y'all like these videos. Comment down below what type of videos y'all want to see next. And then I'm not gonna lie, I'm finna keep reacting, just reacting. I'm finna be going crazy, man. So make sure y'all hit that subscribe button and do not be a fucking Myra, man. We gone.